I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I've been talking about success in life. That success does not suddenly happen, usually. I talked about planning, I talked about purposeful living. I tell you one thing that you might not like: a personal relationship with God. A personal relationship with God. Somebody said that from one of the countries overseas that I can that he was interested in what I was saying until I mentioned God. Listen, that you live overseas does not make you more intelligent than I am. Or if I sit in the same class with you, you won't see my back. For a medical doctor of 40 years experience, and with what I have read, to believe in God, keep your unbelief to yourself. I believe in God. I have opened the human body from the head to the toes. I've seen the complexity of the human brain. Everything I've dissected from here to the toe. And I believe it wasn't by evolution. It wasn't by the Big Bang. Man was purposefully, intentionally crafted by God. And it says that you are God's workmanship, created in Christ Jesus. You are God's masterpiece. And the nation of Israel that has a personal relationship with God has proven over and over that what is written in the Bible is true. You might call me naive, but I believe in what is evidential. Israel is 0.0005% of the total land mass of the Middle East. They are only 0 point something percent of the total population of the world. They've won 22% of the Nobel Prizes. They control politics in America, APAC, American Israeli Public Affairs Commission or Committee. They control banking, they control science, and there are things that frighten me about the nation of Israel. Haman's wife told him that if Mordecai is a Jew and you are fighting against him, you will definitely come down. Recently, I saw somebody saying that Israel should be destroyed in the Turkish parliament. He did not survive it. He collapsed right there and died. I condole the nation of Iran. When they were raining rockets on Israel, I knew something disastrous was going to come out. The person who ordered the raid, the bombing, the Minister for Foreign Affairs and others, and recently the intelligence chief in one of the provinces, all dead. All those who went to the Munich Olympics, I think in 1972, to kill Jewish athletes, all dead. Any person that has stood against the nation of Israel has always ended up in disaster, despite their flaws. It makes me relate the nation of Israel with Jehovah, and I fear God and love God reverentially. I love God. Now, the Ethiopian eunuch went to Ethiopia and preached to the queen of Cadence. Ethiopia was the only nation not colonized. And I remember the Battle of Adwa, I think it's in 1896, where Emperor Menelik defeated Mussolini, defeated You see, Mussolini defeated Italy at war, the only nation not colonized, the first nation to become a Christian nation. When all these people who don't believe in God talk, they think some of us are illiterate. One of them was telling me that it was somebody that came from Europe to come and evangelize Ethiopia. I know about him. That's a lie. Ethiopia had been a Christian state before that man came. They've had emperors that were kings, Emperor Menelik, Emperor Theodore, Emperor John. They were kings. They were Christians. Keep your unbelief to yourself and let us keep our belief to ourselves. And then when you bring some funny African gods, I always ask ourselves, David and Goliath came out, and Goliath said, whoever defeats each other, his God is superior. Where were the African gods when our people were colonized and conquered? Where were the African gods when we were carried into slavery? Where were the African gods, or where are the African gods when we are so underdeveloped? And everything we are using is based on the technology of others who worship one god or the other. Let me say one god or the other. The Japanese, they worship their own idols. They believe. That's why I'm using their phone. These glasses are from America, made by Christians. The English came and conquered us. American currency in God we trust and is a medium of exchange. And I've watched most of these people who don't believe in God. They're always looking very wretched and haggard and frustrated. Professor Hawkins, that you parade as one of your greatest proponents. Look at how he ended. Look at how he ended. Look at him. Look at him. Anyway, you must have a personal relationship with God, because you will labor in vain if God does not build the house, does not build your life. If you put your trust in God, He will definitely make you succeed in life. You asked me, there are failures in Christianity. Yes, they fail out of ignorance, laziness. Ignorance, laziness. I'm your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I have a seminar coming up on the 7th and the 8th of June by 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Send a message to +234 705213, and I will send you the flyer. People are registering from all the continents of the world. If you can't attend, we will send you the live recording and you can watch it over and over. That's what we do in all our conferences and to all people who registered. God bless you. I have properties and I have books for sale.